Hey guys, Sarcastic Prophet here. So I just want to first of all, I want to apologize for not uploading my Monday review series where I review mobile games. I'm sorry, I've just been lagging. I know. I've been stuck with schoolwork, and now that I'm done with school, pretty much, I'm just waiting for my certification to come in, or not to come in, but for me to take the test. That's a whole other can of worms I don't really want to get into. It's a bit too personal. So anyway, today I'm reviewing another Walking Dead game. It is called I don't remember what it's called. I don't have any notes in front of me. Like I said before, that this series is just me rambling on about my thoughts on this mobile game. So I will not be doing it where I talk about it at first, the first day, and then come back a week later. This video is a bit short. I'm trying to get it out just so I have a video to prove to myself that I could still, do these reviews. So anyway, let's get to it. So, Walking Dead. I don't know what the game is called. I just know that it's a puzzle game where you you match three basically, like Candy Crush. And I pre-registered for this game like a month back. I thought it was gonna be more like Puzzles and Dragons, which is like my top 10 mobile games of all time. I really enjoy Puzzles and Dragons. It's a fun game, and that's pretty much how I thought it was gonna be. So the game starts off with like a recap. It seems like we're recapping the series of the comics, and it's has voice acting in it. Even though I don't listen to it. I usually play mobile games without earbuds, so I have no idea what they sound like. However, at least the artwork looks okay. And yeah, so it follows Rick, Shane, Carl, that whole beginning story from Volume 1. We end up fighting Shane as like the first mini boss, I think. Yeah, I guess if you consider that a mini boss, yes, he is. So we fight him, we kill him, and you realize that the gameplay is not like Puzzles and Dragons where you can drag the match 3 like across the screen, across the whole board, but it has to be right next to each other. So think of like Candy Crush. It's like works just like Candy Crush. And the more I kept playing, the more I felt like, even though this is licensed under The Walking Dead, this is a ripoff of that other zombie match 3 game called Puzzles and Survival, I think it's called, which is really lame. It's so lame that it's a copy. And this is licensed. Puzzles and Survival, I'm pretty sure it's called, has way better collaborations. I mean, they're collabing with Resident Evil. You got Chris Redfield, Leon Kennedy, Ada Wong, Claire Redfield. Good characters that people like. I'm a big fan of Walking Dead, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you that Walking Dead is not a niche a license. It's a big deal. No, it's pretty damn niche, which is I think is the main reason why it's not in Dead by Daylight yet. So anyway, back to the game itself. Sorry, that's just part of the review. The gameplay isn't really fun. If you like match 3, like Candy Crush, then you might like it. The gameplay aspect at least, but once you get out of gameplay, you get to see the game for what it really is. Unfortunately, the Walking Dead match 3 game is God. It's one of those games where you have a base, and you have to build it up, and you have to build up your headquarters to be able to build the pharmacy and the armory to like level 3. It's so lame. It's so lame. Why does every Walking Dead game gotta be like this? The one good Walking Dead game that does this is Road to Survival. Everything else sucks. It's so bad, and I can't believe it. I really wanted to like this game. Like, we can't have one good Walking Dead game, not on console, because we're gonna get sorry for my language, but we're gonna have Walking Dead Destinies, which does not sound interesting. Well, I'll be honest, it does sound a bit interesting, but it's so half-assed. It's made by the company who made that new King Kong game, so it's not gonna be good. So it's like, why? Why must it be? Why do I gotta be a Walking Dead fan, dude? We get nothing. Not even good mobile games. That's a lie. There's one, like I said before, Road to Survival. I really like that game. So that's another game in the top 10. So I hold every other Walking Dead game accountable to that one. If you're not at least as good as Road to Survival, you're garbage. You suck. And yeah, so if you can't tell already, this game sucks. It ain't the worst, because I think the worst Walking Dead game is the last one I reviewed. That was garbage. It was so terrible. because not only was the gameplay like so lackluster and had those managed resources mechanics, but it lied to you in the gameplay. It lies to you in the tutorial, making you think the game's gonna be like, oh, you can play with your thumb and move the character around. That's not how it works at all. You send characters out on missions and you don't even see what they do. You don't get to control them. So Walking Dead just can't catch a break. All of our games suck, and I really don't know what to say about it. So yeah, if you can't tell, I'm gonna give this game a 3 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it that much is because I do have to get credit where credit is due. I think the art style was pretty cool, like the sort of graphic novel or manga style to the comic, which I think is really nice. And I also really like that it's voice acted, even though I don't know what it sounds like. It's probably really trash. I appreciate the effort. So 3 out of 10. That's not very good. Anyway, so if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you like watching me ramble on and seeing my funny edits on YouTube, then feel free to subscribe. You know, that really helps me out, and I try to upload at least once a week because I'm pretty sure we all have busy lives, and it's just hard to keep a good schedule on, but I at least try to be consistent, and I try to give up notifications where areas that I am not consistent on. So anyway, rambling on. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you played the game and if you really like it. Comment if you agree with me that the game is garbage, or comment literally anything. You just say that The Walking Dead will never get a good game because Walking Dead is just a dead franchise. So see you later.